Good afternoon. My name is meteorologist Shelby Melto with the National Weather Service in Springfield, Missouri, giving you a weather briefing on the severe weather we're expecting later this evening and overnight. Now, we are expecting a line of thunderstorms to move through southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri, likely beginning after 9 p.m. later this evening and then pushing east through the overnight hours. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted areas west of Interstate 49 in a moderate risk or a level 4 out of 5, with an enhanced risk or a level 3 out of 5 for areas along and west of Highway 65 where you have this orange color here. And then east of Highway 65, we are in a slight risk or a level 2 out of 5 as well. Now, the main hazard we're expecting with these storms is damaging wind gusts up to 60 to 80 miles per hour, with the highest chances of those higher wind gusts closer to 80 miles per hour where that moderate risk is located. So where you see that hatched dark pink purple area here highlighting a greater than 45% chance of significant severe wind. And then as that line of thunderstorm pushes east overnight, we're still expecting that 30% chance of severe to significant wind gusts west of Highway 65, with the threat diminishing further east of Highway 65. Now, along with the damaging winds, a few short-lived tornadoes will also be possible, especially west of Interstate 49 in that 10% hatched area. So that would include Fort Scott in Pittsburgh, Kansas, as well as a portion of far southwest Missouri. And then finally, there will be a lower end hail risk with hail up to $half size possible along and west of I-49, with the smaller hail sizes then possible further east. Here's an estimated timeline of when we're expecting that line of thunderstorms to push through. So areas along and west of the Interstate 49 corridor, where you see that dashed red line there, could see thunderstorms beginning around 9 p.m. this evening and then pushing east. So anytime between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. for southeast Kansas to the Interstate 49 corridor. And then this area here that's highlighted in red is also where we're expecting the highest chances for the damaging winds up to 80 miles per hour, and then those few short-lived tornadoes to be possible. We're then expecting the line of thunderstorms to continue pushing east, reaching areas like Springfield, Branson, Lebanon, and Ava between midnight and 4 a.m. And then further pushing towards southeast Missouri, reaching areas around West Plains, Salem, and Rolla between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. Now, one thing we really want to note is that even if you're not in that highlighted red area, severe thunderstorms will still be possible further east. So make sure you're preparing now and you have multiple ways to receive warnings. Now, like I said, don't just rely on your cell phones or your television to notify you if you're in a warning. Something that's common with strong damaging winds is power outages, which can affect different avenues of receiving your warnings. So it's extremely important to make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings, and especially ways that will wake you up, since these thunderstorms will be occurring overnight. So that could include wireless emergency alerts on your cell phones, any weather apps, NOAA weather radio, internet, friends and family, your TVs, things like that. Also, strong to significant straight-line winds can potentially cause greater damage than weak tornadoes. Especially with the recent rainfall making the soil pretty saturated, these strong winds could cause trees to uproot, especially the cedar and pine trees with those larger canopies. And then for those on Interstate 49, where we're expecting the higher potential for significant winds, semi-trucks, trees, and power lines will all be at risk of being knocked over. So it's extremely important to make sure you're staying weather aware and know where your safe place is once these thunderstorms push through. Make sure to stay indoors and away from any windows or exterior walls if possible. And then if you're in a mobile home, make sure to know where to go and to take shelter if you're under a warning. Mobile homes are the least safe place to be during a thunderstorm, so make sure you know where your safe place is so that you can go there and prepare now. Make sure to continue to stay updated on the latest forecast as we head into tonight, and make sure you're preparing now. You can get our latest forecast at our website at weather.gov/Springfield, and then you can always make sure to stay in touch with our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and then YouTube as well. So that concludes this weather briefing on the severe thunderstorms expected later this evening and tonight. Make sure to stay weather aware, and please contact us if you have any questions.